on this computer. Okay. Hey, hello. Happy March 1st. It's my birthday month. My birthday is in 2 weeks, so I accept presents and flowers and candy and cards. I really like gummy bears. Okay. The first thing I want everybody to do is think for a second. Just like everybody pause what you're doing for a second so you can understand what I'm saying. Think about if you were to go to Summit, for example, and you got to meet everybody, you talked to every single person that was at Summit, 25,000 coaches. You talked to every single person, and you got to like basically speed date. And you found your best friend, your soulmate, your Beachbody bestie. What would that person look like? I want you guys to put in the chat box who that person would look like. Whether that's what they do, how they act, how they talk, what they say, what they experienced. Tell us in the chat box who your Beachbody bestie would be. Okay, you can think about that, but we're going to talk about that at the end of the call. So I want you guys to do that during the call so we can talk about it at the end. Everybody. Okay. Something's funny. Someone who swears a lot. Meg, you're ridiculous. Okay, I am going to, we're going to go ahead and mute all these little babies. And I'm going to share my screen. We have tons and tons of awesome announcements today. Oh, wait, hold on. Stopping sharing because I don't want you guys to, not that I don't want you to see, but I want you to see just the presentation so I can also look at my notes. Okay. All right. You guys just see the presentation here. That's all you see, I think, right? Good. Okay. I'm not going to read the chat box. Like signal smoke flags or something. I can see your faces, some of your faces still. So if I need to read the chat box, let me know because I know you guys are going to be putting things in the chat. So today we are going to talk about what I think our team stands apart with already. We are really, really good at team culture. Our team culture is part of my favorite thing about coaching. So we're going to talk about team culture and how we can improve our team culture and how we can continue to grow our team culture and how you guys can duplicate team culture into your own teams because you guys are all building your own teams now, which is kind of crazy and amazing all at the same time. So, all right, we're going to let me without editing this thing. We've got some pretty faces on there of team stuff. Linda, your face is on there. So some announcements. New coaches. Guys, our goal was 28 new coaches. We got 48 new coaches in February, which is kind of insane. So we have 3 more days in March than we do in February. So let's make the goal for, I'm going to challenge everybody. Let's make it 60. 60 new coaches in March. Okay? 60 new coaches in March. We've got some shout outs to do. Congratulations, Amanda. You are officially an Emerald coach. Congratulations, Emily. You are officially an Emerald coach. Congratulations, Autumn, who is also officially an Emerald coach in her first week coaching. Same with Emily. I think that was like your first week coaching. And congratulations goes out to Caitlin, who is officially a diamond coach, which is amazing. That means she has 12 active coaches in her organization, and she's crushing it. Awesome 500 PV board this month, guys. This is the most people we've had in 500 PV to this point. So I'm super, super excited to see that. And we have a ton of people, I had to make the font really small, in 100 PV, meaning that those are mostly people that just got started as coaches. They just bought their first challenge pack. So really, really, really so excited. Can I mention about volume for a second? As a team, we hit our record high volume month as a team as a whole. We had more volume this month than we have ever had. So that's super amazing. Being February, which everyone in any organization has been saying, struggle bus month. Guys, we freaking killed it. We crushed February. So I am so proud of you guys. Look at this Success Club board. Our team had 182 points. That's insane. 182 points. We changed 91 lives in February. That's insane. So super proud of all of you guys. So let's just keep that momentum going. I mentioned this last month. I will not mention this again at the next time. We're going to keep the new faces on here, but I want to mention that Caitlin has earned her Success Starter ticket for Summit. So she got a free ticket to Summit. She will be getting that the 5th. She'll get an email on the 5th about earning her free ticket to Summit. So she gets to go to Summit for free. And we've got lots of faces who are on their way to earning their free ticket to Summit. We have Emily, Corinne, Tiffany, Michaela, and Amanda all working on their Success Starter ticket. So hit Success Club this month and you'll be on to the next month for your Success Starter. Most of you months too. Michaela, this is your last month and you can get a free ticket. And this is what we're talking about. We're talking about Summit, guys. Summit is in June 21st, something like it's the weekend. We have the house from June 20th to the 24th. So it's we have the house from Wednesday to Sunday. The event is Thursday night, Friday, and Saturday. So if you can be there, please be there. If you haven't sent me your deposit for the room and you want to be there, please let me know ASAP. I did look into, I found another house that we can rent. If we have enough people, I will get the other house so we're not crammed, and it will be direct. It's like a street behind where we are, so it's not far. So we can walk to each other's houses still, but we can still be close and like do everything together. So that's super important. If you are a new coach and you have not signed up to get on the wait list for the cruise, do so ASAP. Anchorsaway2019.com, get on that wait list so you can be invited off, so you can be on that cruise with me. I want to have a margarita with you. New coach training. We are in our new coach training this month. There is 13 people still alive. And I say that, and I'll explain why in a second. There's 13 people still alive in our new coach training, and 11 of them had Success Club points for February. Those are some really freaking good numbers. So the reason I say they're alive is because if they don't complete their training within 24 hours, I post one training in a message thread, and I post one training a day. And if they don't complete it in 24 hours, I remove them from the training and they can try again next month. This is for serious people looking to build a business. We will start a new coach training every first Tuesday of the month. So our next coach training starts this coming Tuesday. So if you have people that are interested in the business, start talking to them being like, we have our next coach training starting on Tuesday. It's perfect timing to get started. The sale is still going on as of right this second. The sale is still active. So get them started for $10 off and get them going. We're going to do a new coach kickoff call at 8:45. It's going to be on the Upgraded Alliance call. So I'm leading that call on Monday. So we're going to do it 8:45 and then jump right into the 9 o'clock upgraded call with Nicolette, which we're talking about how to get to Diamond. So I think it'll be a perfect call for the new coaches as well. I'm going to go over during this 15-minute window, I'm going to go over my expectations of the group and lay down the law and say, if you don't complete it, I'm removing you. I'm not this time, this group that we're running right now, I gave a lot of warnings. I'm not going to do that next time because it takes a lot of my effort. So we're just going to do it. I don't know what Taylor's so excited about, but I'm not going to warn people next time. And then we have been doing these Instagram ads. Like I was mentioning at the beginning, we've been doing Instagram ads. So far, Corinne, Taylor, myself, Meg, and Caitlin have ran ads. And, Meg hasn't put hers live yet, but she's going to have hers live today. So if anyone else wants to do it and does it today, you will be able to lead the sneak peek with us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. We're doing a sneak peek in the What is Coaching group, so please be inviting to that group. It's going to run Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. If you want to do an ad so you can help run that group, awesome. We're probably going to run 2 sneak peeks next month because our team is growing so fast. We need to get that information out there to those people that are interested. So either way, you can invite to that group and be like telling people like, listen, these are the coaches that are like super successful on the team right now. And like, you can learn from them. You'll have access to them. And you guys can go in there and share your stories too. So like comment in there and add your stories, give your testimonials, that kind of stuff. All right, guys, getting into the bulk and meat of our call today. Reminder, if you haven't done so, put in the chat box who your ideal Beachbody bestie is. So today I want to teach you. Can you guys still just see the presentation? What do you see? Now you can, but you didn't before?
There's extra stuff on the side. It's not just like the...
Okay, but can you still see the presentation now?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Okay. That's okay. I'm going to leave it just as it is because I want to be able to see my notes. So today I want to teach you guys everything I know about how to create team culture with a network marketing business. I don't know everything, but I'm going to teach you everything I do know. So I should tell you up front, this is one area that I feel like we struggled with for a little while, but it's one of like the biggest challenges I've had since I started doing this. And I feel like we are doing so well with it right now that I want to like build up that momentum and keep that momentum going. So what is culture? This is one of the definitions that I found online. Culture is a way of life of a group of people, their behaviors, beliefs, values, and symbols that they accept, generally without even thinking about it. And they are passed along by communication and imitation from one generation to the next. So when I was thinking about that, the best example I could come up with was the military. The military is like a subculture within the American culture, right? It has its own set of beliefs, its own rules, its own values, its own policies, its own procedures, customs, and courtesies. People in the military talk a certain way. They dress a certain way. They act a certain way. Their rules are very different from anything outside of the military. They have traditions, customs, and courtesies that are followed and honored. They're like, when you do those things, people respect them for doing them. People inside the military culture, they get it. We think they're crazy. We don't get it. We don't get all of the things that they do. So within our society, there are probably thousands of different types of cultures and subcultures, each with their own set of rules, customs, traditions, courtesies, and ways of doing things. So why do we need a culture for our team? You might be like, cool, Steph, cool story, bro. But what in the world does this have to do with us? Team TransforME. Okay, let me explain. First of all, everyone wants to feel like they belong to something bigger than themselves. Be honest, like we love that we have this community that we can connect with. People want to be part of something great. They want to be part of the best. They want to be part of something that everyone else wants to be part of too. So people want to spend their time and be around other people who are like them with similar goals and interests. Like, you know, that's why we like each other, because we are like each other. We're very similar. We all have similar goals. We have similar interests, and that's what keeps us together. So number two, let's be honest. We work with fragile people who don't like what they see in the mirror. That's fragile. Most people on our team who are on our team will join and start out with super low self-esteem. They lack confidence in themselves. They have worthiness issues. I'm not saying that to put any of us down, because let's be honest, most of us were at that stage when we started. But having a team culture can encourage those new coaches and even challengers to work on their personal development, get their thinking right, and get out of their own way. So our team culture can give them time to grow until they're developed, they have the skill set, they have the mindset that they need to succeed. Or as coaches, that they have the mindset and tool set that they need to go out and build their own big business. So, time to get brainwashed. Okay? It's time to get brainwashed. I'm just kidding, guys. Calm down. But when it comes to team culture in network marketing, Beachbody has a great history. They do a great job at keeping people around 5, 10, 20, a long time, 20 years maybe. Not really, because I don't even know if we've been around that long, but a really long time, even if they aren't making money. And how do they do that? It's because what they do is they create the right atmosphere that people are happy to be a part of it. People are encouraged to attend meetings, rallies, listen to motivational speakers, counsel with their upline, set goals, and work on their personal development. Successful coaches will attend several meetings each month. They'll meet up with coaches locally. They'll meet up virtually with their corporate mentors. They will meet with success pods where they can just hang around each other. where they talk, where they brainstorm, where they mastermind. And they do this because they have similar goals and interests as these people. These are their friends. You guys, I don't have many friends outside of Beachbody. You guys are my people. You are my, like, you're my soul lovers. So think about it. When we go places, we dress alike. What color are you wearing? What team shirt are you wearing? We dress alike. We do it. We all wear the same shirt, or we wear the same color, or we wear whatever, because we want to look unified as a team, just like the military. They all wear the same uniform. We have similar lingo or jargon that's used. Hashtag transformed as fuck. Like, we've got our things, we've got our verbiage. We read similar books and we listen to similar tapes. So we all kind of start to think alike too, because we all read these same things and get the same mindset. So some people might call that brainwashing. I totally disagree. Again, let's go back to the definition of culture. Culture is a way of life of a group of people, the behaviors, beliefs, values, and symbols that they accept, generally without thinking about them, and that are passed along by communication and imitation from one generation to the next. Most things we know and think are right have been taught to us by our culture, probably without even you realizing it. Well, let's talk about sports teams. We all know the Buffalo Bills aren't that great, but we all like them because we're from Buffalo. Let's be honest. So that's because of family preferences or where you live. Attending a certain college based on its reputation or price. Driving a certain automobile because of the way it makes you feel. Being frugal, or choosing to live a life keeping up with the Joneses. The truth is, most of us make decisions based on the values and beliefs that we're taught by our culture. So how do we create this culture? This is the $1 million question that I'm going to try and give you $1 million answer to. But our goal as coaches is to create an environment that people are happy to be a part of, and one that gives people a sense of belonging. Guys, this is next to impossible to do on the internet. It's so hard to do if you are not having FaceTime with your people. So one of the reasons for the high dropout rates of challengers or high dropout rates of coaches is because of the lack of culture. They don't feel like they're like connected with something. There's no face-to-face time. Everything's done through email or video, and it's just not the same as meeting with someone face-to-face. It's hard to build relationships and establish that culture online alone. So these are a few ways we're going to increase our team culture. You can also duplicate these things as your teams grow. So number one, we're going to continue our weekly team calls, this call right here, every Thursday at noon. Love them or hate them, meetings are powerful. So when you bring these people together, you bring 10, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 people together with similar interests, it's very powerful. It gives people something to look forward to, a sense of belonging. It also provides social proof. Guys, use this. If you need to take a screenshot, if you need to like take a selfie with you on your team call, like if you need to do something like that, do it. It's social proof. We use these calls to share information, share ideas, learn new skills, etc. I recommend everyone start sharing about our team calls on social media, because people that don't have anything to belong to want to belong to something. If you start talking about how you belong to something and this is exciting for you, and other people are going to want to be part of it as well. So a picture of like a selfie of you with the team call maybe, or what you took away from the team call, something you learned. Maybe it's something leading up to your team call, like you're getting ready for the team call and you're so excited you haven't seen your girls all week, whatever, something like that. But definitely be sharing about the team calls. Number two, we're going to do a recommended reading list. We are going to read similar books. It doesn't have to be the same book. If you already read the book, it's okay. It's not like a super strict thing, like homework, you have to read 5 pages every night. No, nothing like that. But I'm going to recommend a book at the beginning of each month. That month, I'm going to use that book for themes throughout the month, in team calls, in posts, that kind of thing. And if we're all reading or listening to the same book, you're going to get what I'm talking about a lot more. So at the end of this call, I'm going to give you guys the book we're going to read for this month. I do recommend, as you sign up new coaches, you encourage them to jump right in with the personal development. And if we have a book for the month, it'll be easier for you to recommend them something right away. And they'll feel like they're part of it. The whole team is reading this book right now. Grab this one. They're going to feel like they're part of something, and they're going to be more encouraged to get started in their personal development. Weekly one-on-ones. this is something that hasn't really caught momentum yet with the team. And I really want to start encouraging weekly one-on-ones. So weekly one-on-ones for me are with my personally sponsored coach. So if you signed up with me as your coach, one-on-ones with me. If you did not sign up with me as your coach, contact your coach, and I'm sure that they will do one-on-ones with you as well. I'm speaking on behalf of them, but I'm sure that they will do one-on-ones with you as well. My requirements, your coach may have different requirements. My requirements are you must earn 300 PV or be an emerald. I understand that if you're building for rank, it's hard to build for volume. So one or the other. If you have to have 300 PV or emerald to qualify for a weekly ongoing one-on-one with me. It'll be like a 15-minute one-on-one. We'll talk about your goals. We'll talk about how did the week go? What are you struggling with? What can we change to make this week better, etc. We can look at messages. We can be as specific as you want. You can come with questions, and I recommend you come with questions. I won't have like an agenda. So come with everything you want to ask me, and I will help you with whatever you're struggling with. Okay, number 4, regional events. Get to them. Look it up. Google like Beachbody in Pittsburgh, Beachbody in Miami, wherever you are. Google search it. See what's going on near you. Get to some events. Super Saturdays. They're quarterly. The next one is April 7th. Go to a Super Saturday. If there is one near you, go. I'm telling you, these events they breathe life into your body. Super Saturdays, summit, success club trips, leadership, new leader conference. These are things you want to be at. They're very powerful events. You learn so much, and your soul literally is on fire. Like you get so much excitement, and it revigorates your excitement for this business. Get to those events for sure. You learn, hold on, where was I? These are our people. Think about it. Like you guys are on this team call. We love each other. Imagine having 25,000 of us at an event. These are our people. The Success Club trip next year is a cruise ship full of our people. It's not like going to a cruise ship normally where you have to be like worried about the sketchy guy at the bar. No, these events, like you don't have to worry about anything. You can leave your purse and you know that like these people are good people and I trust these people. Obviously don't leave your purse, but I'm just saying, there's always that rotten egg, but these people are good people and I love these events so much. Okay, number 5, new coach training. I know I mentioned it a little bit. The new coach training that starts the first Tuesday of the month. This is for everyone in the downline. If you have coaches that you are signing, you can add them to this training. The process. If you sign a new coach, announce them as a new coach. Add them to our Team TransforME coach community page. If you have your own team page, add them to that page. If you don't and you're signing coaches, it's probably a good time to start doing that so you can start offering them incentives and stuff. So add them to your page. If you have a team thread, that's fine, but do not add them to the Team TransforME threads until after they finish their new coach training, because otherwise it gets overwhelming. So the only thread that they should be added to is the training thread. The training thread, announce them as a coach on Facebook, and add them to our team page. Those are the 3 things that should happen with new coaches. When they complete the new coach training, we will migrate them into the chatterbox. So we will put them there. And I see we have a couple new coaches on here. If you don't know what I'm talking about, we will figure that out on Tuesday. I will explain everything on Tuesday. So number 6, recognition. Recognition is huge, guys. I'm speaking from recognition from experience, feeling super alone and isolated and unappreciated and awful about myself when I first started coaching. Recognition was everything to me. When Nicolette was messaging, shouting me out every 2 seconds for killing my business, it made me want to kill it more. And I needed more recognition. I wanted to be the best. When I got that recognition, I craved it. Most people crave appreciation and recognition more than anything else. Even worse, most people feel underappreciated at home or at their current job. So if you can make them feel appreciated, they're gonna stick around. So recognition is huge, which is why it's one of the 4 vital behaviors. Number 7, we already kind of mentioned this a little bit. I don't know where, but I already mentioned this. Team jargon and lingo. Use it. Talk about it. Use our hashtags, like our hashtag team transformed AF or transformed AF, I guess is what our hashtag is. Use our team jargon, inside jokes, like comment on each other's stuff, inside jokes, anything that makes people, I know this sounds terrible, things that make people feel a little left out and want in. They're like, wait, what does that mean? I want to know what that means. You know how it felt in high school when people were talking about an inside joke and they're like, oh, it's an inside joke. You're like, I want to be on the inside. Let people in the inside. Invite them onto the inside. Give them a little taste of what it's like to be on the inside. Okay. Number 8, encouragement. When someone gets excited about something, get excited for them. Help them get excited. I don't care if you're having the worst day in the world, get excited for them. If you see someone having the worst day in the world, send them flowers like someone awesome on our team did for me. If you see someone having a bad day, send them a private message. Message them privately and let them talk. Let them listen. Our team is so awesome at that. So freaking awesome at that. When we post Success Club boards, updates, and stuff like that, shout each other out. Shout out your success partners. Shout out your friends on the team. Shout out new coaches. Shout out people. Encourage everyone on the team. Coaches, challengers, even if it doesn't benefit you financially. Reach out, be the hand to help. One of my favorite quotes that Brittany Leggett told me when I was brand new coach, she's like, I just love how much you give information. She's like, you're such a river. And I'm like, I'm a river? I don't understand what that means. And she said, be a river, not a reservoir. Don't hold everything in. Let it flow. Just give. Because when you give, the universe gives you back. And I really, truly believe that. So just continue to give. Number 9, last thing, Zoom link. We played with it yesterday. I just kind of threw a Zoom link up and I said, I'm working. You can come work with me. I'm going to do that as often as I can. If I'm sitting here and I'm not in a super time crunch where I have to be laser focused, I'm going to throw the Zoom link up. And if anyone wants to work, just jump on and we can work together. So it'll be a little bit extra FaceTime. It's fun, and just jump in. You can mute yourself, or if I'm not sitting at my computer and I walk away, just continue to work. Ask questions, invite the other coaches, invite new coaches, whatever it is. We can do structured power hours here and there, but generally speaking, it'll just be like an open work session. Okay. PD book of the month, GoPro. If you haven't read this one, I definitely recommend it. I haven't actually read the whole thing yet, so I'm really excited that we're going to read this together. I'm going to give a little bit of a background over it. I got a little paragraph of what the book's about. So over 20 years ago at a company convention, Eric Warr had an aha moment that changed his life forever. At that event, he made the decision to go pro and become a network marketing expert. Since that time, he's focused on developing the skills to do just that. In doing so, Eric has been touched by hundreds of thousands of people around the world. Now he shares his wisdom in a guide that will ignite your passion for this profession and help you make the decision to go pro and create the life of your dreams. In this definitive guidebook, you will learn to find prospects, invite them to your product or opportunity, present your product, follow up with your prospects, help them become customers or distributors, help them get started right, grow your team by promoting events, and much, much more. Eric's wish is for you to make the decision to become a network marketing professional, for you to truly go pro, because it's a stone cold fact that network marketing is a better way. Now let's go tell the world. I'm pretty ignited over that. So that's the book we're going to read. I saw you can buy it on eBay for $3. So if you want to just grab a copy on eBay, have it shipped to you quick. You can get it on Amazon. You can get it used. I'm sure there's probably a copy at the library. Or you can get it on Audible and listen to it, which is what I will do, because I will not sit down to read. Okay.
Hey, Steph.
Yeah.
I just looked on Audible. It looks like it's only $4 on Audible right now.
Oh, perfect. Okay, let me stop sharing my screen for a second. If it'll let me, why won't it let me? Here we go. Okay. The reason I had you guys I'll comment in the chat box. If you haven't commented already, please do so. If you're a brand new coach, it's okay if you don't, because it'll be part of your training next month. But I hope you guys read through these. You guys are sisters. Consider yourselves sister coaches, or some of you in some cases are like second aunts and stuff like that. But consider you guys a family. I love to look at like the genealogy as like a family tree. So like Brittany Leggett is my great-great-grandma coach. If you look at each other like your sisters, I feel like it just gives you this different bond. So would you let your sister post something on Facebook that should probably not be posted? Would you let your sister sit there and flounder when she could be successful? Would you let your sister be successful and not tell you how? Would you let your sister do anything without you? Like, no, you guys are sisters. You do things together. So I want you guys to look at each other's like ideal besties and find someone you connect with. Send them a message when we get off here. Connect with each other. That's the whole point of team culture. Go back to like high school when you were on like the soccer team. You all liked each other. Well, no, that's really a bad example. Nobody liked each other in high school. But like, if we were to all join a team now, you don't like each other. Like, you want to find somebody that you connect with, someone that you can send 15 pictures to and be like, which one do you like best? Or like, how would you respond to this? Or do you want to like have a competition, or like hold each other accountable? Every day we send 3 coaching invites, and at the end of the day when we do it, we send each other a Snapchat to say we did it. Those kinds of things. That's what a success partner does. Or gets on FaceTime and works in power hours together for an hour, or calls each other when their husband's being a D-bag, or anything like that. Like, that's what a success partner is for. My success partner, one of them, is from Alabama. She drove here to my house, which is like 8 hours away, and then drove with me and my 2 toddlers to New York just for a fun vacation. Like, that's what a success partner is. Someone you can really connect with, a bestie that you can have in and out of business. Make sense? You guys need that. You need that to make this fun. Working from home sometimes sucks, especially if you have children and all you do is listen to Mickey Mouse Clubhouse all day. You don't even remember how to have an adult conversation. You need people to talk to, for real. Okay, I'm gonna unmute everybody. Please jump in.
You muted yourself, Steph.
Clearly. Emily's on, and I don't know if she was on in the beginning, but we shouted you out, babe, for rank advancing, so congratulations. Hey.
Thank you.
I'm trying to unmute Taylor, but she won't unmute. Okay.